Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and today you may already notice something different. We've got a hand cam, and that is because we are going to be doing a little bit of a challenge video for the 97,000 subscribers giveaway winner, who ended up being Goat. If you guys are not familiar with Goat, a longtime community member, had an amazing idea where we are switching our inputs in the Hunter Call of the Wild, and that was the one that I chose to win the 97k giveaway, which also reminds me that today we've got ourselves another giveaway for two $25 Xbox gift cards for the 99,000 subscribers milestones. So as always, leave a comment down below and let me know what amazing, a challenge idea you have for a video. Doesn't have to be a challenge even, just a video idea in general. And the one that's the most interesting will be the one that we end up choosing as the winner of the two $25 gift cards. Why two? Because they didn't have a $50 one available at the store, so I had to grab two 25s instead. But like I said, if you're on Xbox, enter this giveaway, leave a comment down below, give me an idea for a video, and I will pick the most unique and interesting idea. Now, more about what we're doing here. So normally you would use W to go forward, S to go back, D to strafe to the right, and A to strafe to the left. Same with the left and right mouse button. Normally left would be shoot and right would be aim, but we are switching all of them. We are completely inverting all the controls. So for example, left click is now aiming in. S is now going forward, while W is going backwards. A is going to the right, and D is going to the left. This is going to be interesting, and I'm probably going to mess up a lot. So this, this is probably going to go terribly. But you know what? It is what it is. And we got the hand cam so you guys can see, how everything goes. And hopefully we can make this work. Well, without further ado, let's jump into it. And I'm sure if you're a PC gamer, you're probably wondering, Scarecrow, why is your wrist rest not connected to the keyboard properly? Well, it's because with the way that I like to position my keyboard and the way I'm used to playing, I had to prop it up a little bit. So we got some stuff propping it up, and when I did that, it made it so the wrist rest, whenever it snaps into position with the magnets, it ends up pressing against the spacebar, making it impossible to press it down. So I had to push it off to the side so that it doesn't snap into place. And this is how I've just had to go with it. Love this keyboard overall, just unfortunately has a few things that don't really fit the way I tend to position my keyboard and mouse. Also, this is a crazy good server. This is a level 6 Leighton Lake server that is at Elk Time, so I'm hoping that we can make something happen. Definitely a high chance of at least a couple good trophies showing up, so we'll hope for the best here. Well, that is our first elk of the day. In fact, actually, there is a bunch of elk there. I think we're going to try a long-range shot to start things out. This could go terribly, but we will try this out. Let's see, can we get everything right? Honestly, the shooting is not going to be the hard part. It's just the maneuvering. I cannot get used to having all of my directional keys reversed. It doesn't feel right at all. And even when I scope in, I'm used to using my pointer finger as the one that scrolls in and out with the scope, but I have to use my middle finger to scroll because of the button swap. And one other thing I want to mention, since I'm pretty sure I forgot to mention it, I just kind of threw this camera angle together in 10 minutes, so the color's off, the lighting's a little bit off, and we're just gonna have to deal with it. It is what it is, it gets the job done. It kind of still shows you guys everything, at least as much as it needs to, right? Well, here is the result of our very first kill with this weird configuration. Oh gosh, everything is so weird trying to get used to these inverted controls, but we still managed to get a elk down and get him claimed, and we actually got a pretty good shot in there as well. That is looking pretty good. But we got a lot more hunting to do, so let's just claim that and attempt to start moving straight again. Well, we've got ourselves a black-tailed deer there, and honestly, that one is looking pretty nice. Let's just... oh my gosh. I, no joke, tried to click the scroll wheel to shoot. This is really, really throwing me off. That is a buck as well. Oh my gosh, we actually got a shot in there. Dude, we're actually not doing too bad. I thought this was going to be terrible, and though we made a couple mistakes, we've actually made all the shots that we've tried to take. So I think this one right here is probably the level 2. Wait, is that melanistic? I can't tell. No, that's a dark gray. So it looked darker than it actually was. Though I'm assuming a lot of that's just because I haven't hunted a lot of blacktail ever since they did the rework to the harvest screen. So the lighting that came along with it, like the lighting changes they did with that update, really had a massive impact on how these things look. And I think it's kind of tricking me into thinking that some of these are melanistic when they're not. Like this one, I totally was kind of thinking in the back of my mind that it could be a mela, but it ends up being just a gray brown. Oh, and something else I want to mention while we've got the hand cam going, since I get questions about this from time to time. Some people are wondering how I'm able to claim the animals so quickly, and well, it really just comes down to having a button kind of like behind the scroll wheel that I can bind to any key I want. With the software that Logitech provides, you can change the key that each of these mouse buttons controls, so I've just got it set up to where that is my enter key, so I can just quickly press that mouse button right there, and it will accept the trophy. That is a lot of deer down there, and in fact, a couple of them are looking kind of decent, especially this guy right here. Let's go ahead and line up on him if we can, and I think that should be good right there. You know, we're slowly adapting to the changes we had to make with this challenge right here, and it's actually working out pretty good. I'm starting to get the muscle memory down, though it's probably going to be one of those things where once I switch back to my normal controls, I'll be messing up for a little bit because I'll have gotten so used to pressing S to go forward. So we'll see how things go the next video after we get done with this, but hopefully it won't take too long to get back to normal. We got one running at us. We could try to get her down, I guess, and that was a complete miss. Maybe we can get the follow-up shot on her. Yes, we did. There we go. So that was our first miss of this challenge right here, but we did get the quick little follow-up into her and take her down, so that was nice. There we have this little doe right here. We got a lower neck shot somehow. Not gonna lie, did not expect that to be the kill shot on her, but I guess we'll take it. It still ended up getting the job done, and that's all that matters. There we go. This should be that nice level 4 buck, 150.42. Now, I talk about the blacktail quite extensively and how I think they need a complete rework of the antlers for the level 4s and the 5s. One of the things that I always talk about is the fact that the tines on these level 4s are not long enough. So what I mean by that is not the main tines right here that come off of the beams, but actually the splits at the end. They're not big enough. Most blacktail deer that I see look like a smaller mule deer because they are a subspecies of the mule deer. So to be honest, these blacktail need to have mule deer-like antlers, just in a smaller form. So they need to have much bigger splits, and they need to be much more, I guess, even looking. They look a little bit strange and weird and wonky, and I just wish they would make them look a little bit more like real blacktail deer, especially the level 5s, which have some very weird tine placement. Well, it seems we have disconnected from that server. That's unfortunate. That was a virtually untouched server at Blacktail Dreamtime, and I was really hoping that we could check more for hopefully some rares that we don't have, but sadly, not going to be able to continue, though there is a bunch of servers right now that are at the proper time for Blacktail deer. Well, 2 of them and then 1 that's close, so I guess what we're going to do is we're going to try and get into Rambo's server. It's 1 of 2, so there's a high chance that I'm going to get kicked, as they probably are just waiting for a buddy, but we'll see. And it's full. Okay, well, so much for that. What is my luck today? I am just finding all of the low-level servers that are untouched. Look at this river stretch. No zones at all. None around any of these lakes that I love to go to. This might be the one. This might be the server where we find a crazy good elk. Honestly, that's not a bad level 4 right there. That might be the best elk that we have found all day, so let's try to get this thing down if we can. That looked like a solid hit as well. I'm hoping that there wasn't anything else here that's too crazy, or else we would have definitely spooked it off. Well, there was another nice 4, and honestly, that guy is a super wonky one, so I'd like to get it as well. I mean, yeah, that's vitals. Wow, we actually ended up getting it. So that is, oh gosh, I'm turning the wrong way. That is pretty awesome that we managed to get 2 nice level 4s at this lake. So there is the very first one that we took down. That is a 342. Honestly, that is a massive Roosevelt for a level 4. That is not bad looking. Not bad at all. I've always liked the level 4 and 5 Roosevelts. I do think they look pretty good. However, the 3s and 2s, they need a little bit of work as they are kind of spindly and strange looking. But overall, like, the Roosevelts have always been one of my favorites in the entire game. They just look so nice. And to be honest, a Roosevelt elk great one would be quite insane and just incredibly impressive as well. There we go. We finally found that incredibly interesting looking elk. This thing is very odd, and oh gosh, the mixed up controls are throwing me off right now. This guy looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie, this might be the coolest Roosevelt we've killed all day and possibly all year. That is an awesome looking elk. You know what? We're gonna tax that guy. That is such a cool looking elk right there. Such a strange looking rack. It's so weirdly shaped and incredibly tight on the tip-to-tip spread. Like, that is crazy looking. But to be honest, I kind of like it a lot. It's really nice. Well, we've got ourselves a few more elk out there. I think we're going to go for this guy right here. And I think this will probably be the last thing that we end up shooting. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video right here. It's definitely been an interesting one with completely reverse controls and trying to not only adapt to that, but actually turn it into something decent. And honestly, we did pretty good. We only messed up on 1 or 2 shots, and overall, I think this has been a success. And as always, guys, be sure to enter that giveaway that I mentioned, as it is going to be for 2 $25 Xbox gift cards. So if you play on Xbox and you want to be able to purchase some DLCs or maybe a new game, be sure to enter the giveaway. Make sure you're subscribed first, though, as this is a giveaway that is going to be only for subscribers. So make sure you are a subscriber to the channel if you want to be eligible for this giveaway. Again, just enter in the comments a video idea that you think is incredibly unique and different from anything anybody else has ever done. Also, try to make it something that's doable within a couple of hours, or else there's less chances that I will pick it, as I am quite busy and have a lot of different things that I need to do throughout the day in terms of recording, editing, and streaming. So keep it somewhat short, usually 2 to 3 hours of recording time, and that will definitely increase your chances of it being picked. The reason I mention this is because the last time we did a giveaway for 97K for the PlayStation gift card, I had a decent amount of comments that were for video ideas that would have literally taken months to complete, and that's just not a feasible thing to do, as this is supposed to be something that we do in one single video. But I do appreciate the different ideas, even though some of them were a little bit too long of ideas that would have taken just ages to complete. It's still nice to see that you guys have so many good ideas to do in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Wow, we somehow messed up both of those shots. I don't know how we managed it, but we messed up both of them. That honestly takes some skill. We must have just hit really high and got the spine on both of them. That's really the only thing I can think of. Well, we ended up finding both of them side by side. I'm really curious what happened. Did we get the spine, or did we just completely miss all of the vital organs? Yeah, that's going to be a spine shot, so we just aimed a little bit too high. I guess I misjudged the distance and thought they were further away than they actually were, and yeah, that was the case on both of them. Quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. Thank you all for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you haven't already subscribed, be sure to do so, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!